Select cheerleading uniforms. The idea of cheerleading was introduced by Princeton graduate Thomas Peebles when he organized crowds cheering at football games at the University of Minnesota. But it was not until 1898 that cheerleading was brought to a whole new concept of crowd cheering when University of Minnesota student Johnny Campbell organized a crowd shouting in a specific cheer for their home team. Soon after, the tradition was passed on to the next generations, and in November 2, 1898, the dawn of a new cheerleading concept was born, which is later known as organized cheerleading. As traditions are kept, if you are part or organizing a cheerleading team, make sure that you have an idea on how to select cheerleading uniforms for your team. Idea starters. Make sure that you discuss what your team logo will look like. Brainstorm on the best logo you can use that will represent your university very well. With the logo, make sure you also mull over on what color is best and makes your cheerleading team a crowd stand out. Stage presence is very important if you are in a cheerleading competition. This will give your team visibility, presence, and audience or judges better recollection. Time frame and schedule. Know your schedule. Make sure that you have enough time in preparing the things you need before the homecoming game. It is best to start your preparation a few weeks earlier. Ensure that you have adequate manpower needed for the groundwork. Quality and efficiency. Scout for quality packages that does not cost as much. Being a busy season, you might look into the option of getting stock cheerleading uniforms. This can typically be ordered and ready for delivery. You can also make your order in advance and pick up in 2 weeks' time. Take note, however, that if you take a stock order, you may not have the design that your team wants, but there are a variety of cheerleading shells and matching skirts you can choose from. Customizations can still be available, like school and personal names. If you are highly considering the time and cost effectiveness, stock cheerleading uniforms can be handy. Uniform vendors. In selecting your cheerleading uniforms, you should always have a huge room for your ideas and customized designs. If you have a specific look you would like for your team to attain, then purchase custom-created uniforms. However, make sure to check your time frame before the game, as this will take around 4 to 5 weeks available to wait. Having extra time and funds will definitely help out with your guaranteed match. If you have both, then customized cheerleading uniforms will be the best choice. Sponsors and advertisers. Raising enough money for a number of people, let alone a team, can be very challenging. One option you can look into is taking a sponsor to advertise their brand name. This will better help your monetary funds for your team's cheerleading uniform. You can solicit to existing brands or to brands that are just getting started in the business industry. Since the introduction of cheerleading, this sport has been defined and redefined by creativity and aerial tricks. If you are one who has been part of a team, honored to uphold the tradition, what better way to represent in a well-selected cheerleading uniform?